Okay. What questions you have?
I'm having problems with marking the stupid levels.
Okay.
But I did catch yourself. Thankfully, I put the alarm in your Instagram and I was like, oh, cool be, cool work. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it was a short one. I
Yeah.
moved the stop loss. I know. I'm sure you went the whole way down.
No, I didn't go the whole way down. I didn't know because I didn't know it was gonna go that far down. So I just took profits at what I normally take profits at. But if
Yeah,
when I
somewhere here
seen,
I just stopped as well.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I just see that I mean, yeah. Okay, I have a lot of questions for you.
Okay.
Yes, I haven't found my pair. I don't know what I like. I don't know I have no idea. So I don't know why I took a buy here. It was exactly this one. It somehow worked. I went out. I mean, if I go down to the 1 minute, I know you hate the 1 minute, but that's my
Mm-hmm.
only like, I can somehow explain to you why. Oh, no, no, that was yeah, exactly. Sorry, that was a loss completely. But I
Mm-hmm.
had my level and it didn't respect it, obviously. So I was like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm marking my levels wrong. Maybe I don't see.
So with marking levels, it's not more of a respecting thing, it's more of a reacting thing. So it's not gonna be, oh, just because you put that level there, it's gonna respect it and it's just like it is what it is. It's
So
more
it
of
was
a
just lucky shit. That's it.
yeah, it's more of a
Because this is the level that I have here, and I thought it might work, you see, because it had several touches. A lot.
mm-hmm.
And even this big drop, it got a stop here. So I thought it might work, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
It
Since it
might work. It was over. I mean, yeah, it was dropping really hard. And this one, I have this huge wick here as well.
mm-hmm.
So I waited a bit and I said, well, maybe just, take liquidity. It moves a few here, there. So then I think I just started getting it at the 400, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
390 something, 400. And it was just, I had to wait until this level, which I didn't, obviously. But yeah, my problem is exactly recognizing like, feel like, oh, because then I had this one marked. This is the way I was doing it. And it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty clear that it was going to be sale, and I don't see it. So I had to wait for the contratent, and that's my problem. For all of them, I'm going against, you know what I mean, the bias. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So right here where you saw it break, you said you knew it was sales. When it broke those sales and it came to this spot that you wanted to just take off in buys. Don't try to think like, oh, just because it came here, it's just gonna like take off. See like what it's doing. Is it making, is it doing confirmation like you knew it was gonna be sales here before it even sold right here? You know what I mean? So is it giving you confirmation of just straight sales, just like this didn't give you no confirmation of just straight buys? So when it broke below here, that should be two confirmations of one broke here, two broke here. Maybe we're in sales. All right, if we're in sales, let me wait for a pullback of wherever the price is right here. And then since we're already in sales, if we're just scrolling all the way down, then where's price at right here? So I would just look at the whole numbers in these sales areas since you knew you were selling already. Did that make sense?
Yeah, kind of. I just that I don't see it at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. I don't. I mean, and then after it was like, obviously, since up, he's trying to tell me one, since here, it didn't
Mm-hmm.
break this level, and then it didn't pass this level. So
Mm-hmm. Let me get control on my end so I can show you my screen.
do I have to stop sharing? Because the same, I'm trying with gold because I don't know. I since the first coach that I had, it has been gold. I hate it, but I'm in there, and
Uh-huh.
I can't mark. I don't know. It's just like,
EU is a perfect beginner pair. GJ is a fast pair. I like GJ. Um, but let me show you what you were showing me real quick, just so I can show you so you can understand. And I gotta see where you had it marked up. All right, I think for your example that you were just on, you were on GJ, right?
Yeah,
And you were on the 15?
yeah.
Okay. I think what tool? You had some tool over here. What tool were you using?
I'm not using any tool. It was, for the channel, you mean, for the
Yeah,
trend line?
that channel thing you had.
A parallel channel, I think the name it is.
Okay. And you had it
Above.
from,
No, it was before the meltdown, that one. It was, I guess,
oh, okay.
yesterday.
Oh, it
That
was like
one,
over here.
exactly. So, yeah.
Oh,
So
what?
I tried to catch a buy.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea where the price will stop, so I shouldn't have taken buys, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And second, I think I made a mistake. I could have, I don't know.
This is why, okay, so for the channels, I used to use channels before at one point, but it's pointless if here, I'll show you why. So this is what you're looking at. All you're waiting for is the channel to break. That's the whole point of the channels, and you're seeing where it's going to break. I don't like the channels because you don't have a price on the channels. So if
I,
you take these channels off, regardless if you have the channels or not, you still have to come below this price regardless, if you're in a channel or not. So that's why I like going off of this because you'll have actual, like, let's just put this at 150. You have actual data to go off of when it breaks down into the sales versus a channel. You can use it as confirmation, but it's not like it doesn't have a price. You know what I mean? There's no price to it, so it's just strictly like, hey, I made it. I just making it up in a way. Like I could just put this over here. I could put this right here. I could put this right here, and I could
yeah,
put this right here.
yeah, that's
So there's not a real thing to channels, but with the lines, it's connected to data versus us making up whatever we're gonna put. You already seen that we were in sales when it broke your channel, and obviously when it broke below all this, you already knew we were sales. So this whole, let me put the this all right here, you should only be thinking about sales. So since you're only thinking about sales, you would be looking for your.
with only that tiny piece of 15 minutes. You are only thinking in sales, not in buys anymore.
I'm never looking at it. Once I did this whole the breakdown of the 4 hour, like we see that we're getting weak, and right here we didn't even come up above here. So I instantly looking for sales. We're not even past above this. I'm instantly looking for sales. We're getting weaker, weaker, and as you said, this was your line, so it's just getting down. So that's why I'm only looking at sales. I'm gonna go down to your 15-minute chart because you like the 15. Um, and I'm just only sticking with the sales. I'm not switching up anything. And you see your price right here.
When you mark them, they look so stupidly easy. Uh,
Right.
on my brain right now, when I arrive before the call, I'm thinking in buys at 400. I mean,
400 right here. Oh,
there
okay.
I will have placed exactly there a buy. Why? I don't know. Uh, I'm not. I don't know.
It's fine. It's okay. You can it's just this. You can feel how you want, but the market's gonna do what it's doing. So if we see that we are in, where's that little, I got you. I'm gonna draw something so you can see it clear as day. I think this arrow will work. So if we're making lower lows, oh, it doesn't. Usually it'll come with me. All right, but anyways, we're making lower
Yeah,
low right here and a lower low right here. Just because it's making a support right here, we can't, there's no reason we should focus on support if we're only looking at resistance because we're looking at sales. So me putting a bunch of supports when I'm only doing sales for the day does nothing for me but trick me into thinking I'm gonna be buying in spots. So if I only put resistance areas, then that just means, okay, I'm only going to be focusing on sell areas. So this is a sell area, this is a sell area, this is a sell area. So I wouldn't look at supports. There is no support if I'm looking at sales. The point of me taking the
Yeah,
trade is
I
for it to
get it.
break support. So I can't look at support if I'm in sales.
Yeah, that's my problem. Exactly. Stop thinking in buys if you are in sale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because the same happens. I think it was yesterday. I got it. I told you, did I? I don't know. I placed something in euro, US dollar. When was it? GJ euro. I think it was yesterday. And it was a buy. And I think euro US is in sale. And I'm searching for buys. Like,
Dang, yeah. I mean, this is
I know,
huge.
I know. And I don't know why I'm saying, and I placed a buy from the price he received, from the price 6,957.
Mm-hmm.
One
And it,
six, like 16957 to 86. I mean, I don't know why. That's my stupid problem. It's clearly on sale. I don't know.
yeah,
Like my brain is thinking in the bouncing, in like it's coming down, it will bounce somehow in a support. And that's,
yeah, and even if you use the stuff that you use, you can see that your thing broke for the sales. If you're using your,
the crap. Yeah, I know. And that, I mean,
and then I'll do it this way. So anything that breaks off, if we just went straight to our whole numbers for pricing, put straight 400. And since we don't use that, we just do this, and everything else is just sell, sell. This is just a strong sell, like a
I know.
really strong sell.
I know, and I told you I put stupid buys yesterday. I got lucky. I don't know which bounce I got there.
If it helps, just do your text box and just put daily sell, 4 hour sell, 30 minute sell. So you can when you take your trade, you just instantly look at your box and say, okay, there's no reason I should be saying thinking about anything about a buy or a support.
So right now in this chart,
Mm-hmm.
how big will the flip be for you to start searching for buys? Where will you start thinking? I mean,
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean, but you're not going to be able to do that on that 1 minute because
no,
the
no,
what
no, 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 no. I mean, 15 minutes. I don't know
yeah,
why.
yeah, yeah. Because I know you do that. I don't know why you like that 1 minute. I get why, but that will kill you trying to find the because look what 1 minute does.
No,
If
no, no.
you're over here
I'm
in
never
the
in 1 minute. I think I went down to 1 minute to get just the entry, but even though I had the price, I didn't mind.
yeah, let me show you what these smaller time frame what it does is if we were talking about these sales this whole time and you're thinking you're gonna switch over into buys, this is what people see, these higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, thinking seeing this big thing of buys. So what you're gonna do is you're either gonna hop in, hold on, let me take this up. You're gonna hop in right there because you see buys, or you're gonna hop in right here because you see it made a higher high. You're gonna think there's a higher low, and you're gonna take off into buys. This is what the 1 minute does: is you can be way far off, and it'll bring you all the way back down here in these sales. But if you're on the 30 minute, it can clear things up for you, and you have to wait for it to like. Oh, let's go back to the 4 hour, so it could be cleaner. Right here, this is perfect. You wanna know how do you know when it's gonna go back up? When it clears all this. So this, it was in all sales, coming all the way down. You
In the
see
four
it
hours.
stayed like that, and it started going back up. Well, yeah, it has to be a higher time frame. That's why I say it can't be a lower time frame. It has to be a higher time frame because lower time frames don't hold no value. They hold
But not even
nothing.
the 15 minutes.
No, because it'll turn on you, but you can't. in the markets, it's hard for me to manipulate the daily and the 4 hour because that's the whole day, and banks like quotas still have to be met. But you can move up and down a 1 minute and a 5 minute and a 15 minute. But it's hard to, you know what I mean? If we're on a 4 hour, this candlestick, this price needs to come up here at this moment. But if you're on a 1 minute, it does all this. This is what you see, all this extra stuff on a 1 minute. That's why I like higher time frames, because this is a 30 minute. I won't get chopped up in. Let's go here. And let's try to find that box. Yeah, this is what you would get chopped up in. This is crazy. This is why I don't use the 1 minute, because I don't even know where our box went. Because it's too much detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the 1 minute. But when you're on the 30 minute, you can see everything. I was trying to open this up so you could see where the one
Yeah,
minute
I got
is.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. Higher time frames are always better.
So meanwhile, we don't break a main support, a resistance in this case. In the 4 hours, we are still searching for sales.
Yes.
Okay, got it. That's what I need to practice a lot.
Let me see so this is the 4 hour on EU that you're on, and you can see, come on, scoot up, scoot up.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Can you just go to the left? I just
Uh-huh.
in my stupid brain. Do I
You're
have a
good.
yes, I have. Well,
Where
before
at?
there. Oh, well, here I see a line that I can cross more
Yeah.
there.
Perfect.
Yeah, but I will have placed a buy. A
You're
buy.
good, you're good. You would have placed the buy right here, right?
No, at the current moment and the current situation in the current time frame, right now.
Uh-huh.
Let
Uh-huh.
me delete this one. So if you go right now to the price right now,
Mm-hmm.
16,500, I will place a sale right now. A buy, I'm sorry, because I think it will bounce.
Draw on my chart so I can see exactly your thought
Can you
process.
move a bit to the left, the chart, please?
Yeah, yeah. Let me close
Or
this.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so
No, just
hold
the
on.
time frame. I mean, to the current price right now. Yeah, more. Exactly, more. There. So I can see right here that I have as whatever support resistance. So I stupidly will have placed here a buy.
Okay. I get it. I
Because
understand why. I understand why. Um, I understand why. Here. So you see this, okay, I get it. You see all these sales, you see all these buys. This at when price keeps coming down here like this and keeps coming down here like this, you can see the same thing. This same scenario is the same scenario over here. So if we box this up just like this, all you see is just like BS, BS. When we come up here, it bounces down. When we're down here, it bounces up. Okay. When price can easily, you're thinking that it can just take off like this. Price can come back in here and come do this stuff all over again. So don't assume, oh, because we're buying up here, we didn't come up here. So we can't be thinking about buys if we still didn't come back up here. Like this is up here, this is up here. If we're not up here, then there's only two options, buy or sell. So all right, I'm gonna have to start looking at sales. So since you didn't take any sales right here, I mean, looking at it right here, you could just sell, 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 sell. But as it's coming down, I wouldn't assume a buy, because if it breaks down and it just sells in here, never assume.
so how will you assume here that it will just go back and continue instead of going up?
Because here, let me zoom in. Zoom in.
Yes, exactly. I will have stupidly placed a buy in there.
Because it failed to do it right here. It failed to pass it right here. It failed to pass it right here. And it failed to pass it right here. And this is a 4 hour time frame. So this is 4, 8, 12, 16. I mean, this is really over 24 hours of price just coming right here. So this
And
is how I knew
you
that we
don't
were
consider these ones as well?
what
Like
buys.
here, you know, trading, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows.
I'm only in sales. So I can't if I'm only selling, then I can't be looking at buys. You know what I mean? You can't look at buy structure if you're selling, and I can't look at sell structure if I'm buying. Does that make sense? So if we're selling, 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 selling because we're not passing, we're not passing, we're not passing, we're not passing, I can only go off current information. I can't go off of, oh, we're buying here, we're buying here, we're buying here. It doesn't matter if we keep on buying over here if it's not passing a certain price. If it's not going to pass a certain price, I can't buy no more. So buying doesn't matter if I can't go nowhere. If I can't go nowhere with the price, it doesn't matter. So since I can't go nowhere, I have to sell. So since I sell, these are the selling elements. Lower low, lower high, lower low. But we could have just went off the price of 500, 400, 300, because it just went sharp down.
Okay. Uh, yeah.
And then you have your hold on, let me find your famous parallel things. You would have sold regardless. If this is how you used it, you would have used the middle. The middle, you see that it just broke below it and it's just dropping down. But you didn't need this because you could see that price told you itself. Hey, look, we're up here, we're weak, we're not going up higher. Hey, we're up here, we're weak, we're not going no higher. Back again, back again. We are not going no higher. There's nothing else we need to tell you that we're not going up here. So we're gonna have to sell. Where do we sell? Here at this whole numbers. That's why we do everything with the whole numbers. And just put it at 800. Boom, 800. Take away these boxes. Now you have nothing but your sale opportunities that you're seeing.
Okay. I need to change the way I think because somehow I'm thinking in buys. Like, I get what you mean with the circles, but the same way I see, well, it's kind of rejecting as well this area, and it created me a higher price, a higher price, a higher price, a higher low, a higher low. So
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm thinking, that maybe this one will try to get at least half, and then, that's what I don't know why.
Yeah, I get it. That's why I said I know why you're thinking that, but it didn't do that right here. And since it didn't come up there right there, then that means the second time it's letting me know, hey, we still didn't do it. You wanted to pass up here, but we didn't do it this time. Okay, you wanted to pass up here again, but we didn't do it this time. All right, a third time you wanted it to pass up here again, but it didn't do it again. At some point you have to say, okay, we're not gonna pass up there.
And regardless, your TP will have been somewhere here around because you don't know what is going to happen at this area.
Yeah, you don't know. I don't know. Nobody knows. So I would have to pull my profit exactly where you had it.
And I'm expecting a bounce, and then that's why I'm getting always in the contratrend.
Yeah, I would get out because of just like you said right here. You see all these, you see all this. So think of this as like traffic. Like, hey, if we've been buying, 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 buying over here, and if I'm in sales, that's if you're in sales, the last thing you want is buyers coming in on your trade. So I have to pull out because I don't know what's going to happen right here. Just like you said, hey, I think it's going to buy right here. Yeah, the world thinks that. But everybody sees that. They see it right here, they see it right here. Everybody thinks that. So yeah, I'm going to pull my profits right here cuz I don't want buying pressure if I'm in sales. That's the last thing I want. Now I'm just going to be giving away money to the market if it buys off right here. But I can't think about buys if I'm in sales. That's the opposite. I'm thinking about the other team.
Yeah, that's my problem. Okay. 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 Well, I
What?
need to keep trying. I don't know.
You just need more I think you're thinking like a retail trader, like trading like everybody else and try to be like the opposite of what makes me win is I don't want to be the trade that everybody's doing. So if you were able to say, "Hey, I see this and I think we're just gonna bounce off and take off in buys," what I see is, okay, y'all see all this, all that, and then are thinking this, well then I'm just gonna go into sales because I can make more money in sales if the whole world's gonna be in buys. And I think like that every single trade, every single trade. Like it's like it's not a second guess, but it is like second guess. It's like, okay, what is giving me this emotion to buy right now or this emotion to sell right now? And then I got to think about everybody else. Okay, well, if I know everybody's buying right here, I have to sell because I know that the people that control Euro USD aren't making money by people being on the side of them. They have to be on the opposite side. That's how they make their money. So I'm going to be on the opposite of what everybody thinks is going to happen.
Okay. What I'm thinking as well is that to help me to get the bias. I mean, the bias, what I mean is that to find if I'm searching for buys or I'm searching for sales. What I
Mm-hmm.
could do is like this is my higher high and this is a higher low. Definitely, I
Mm-hmm.
need to start searching for sales, no more.
Mm-hmm.
If it was the other way around, like I don't know, like for example, I don't know, here is one, here is another one, then I'll at least I need to start searching for buys.
Yeah. But you
You know,
always
like
got to stay current with price. Like you see buys right here. You fully understand buys. Okay, got it. We love buys over here. Price isn't in buys anymore. It's for some reason it's not passing up here. We don't know why, but hey, this is what's currently going on in the market, currently right here, right now. We are not passing at all. So, okay, we're dribbling down. There's nothing else we can do about buys that's going on. We're not doing no buys. And we're just breaking buys, breaking the beliefs of buys over and over and over again. So we're just going down, down, down. So focus on like what we're doing now and not like the old stuff because we can't make money back here anymore. So if you seeing higher highs and higher lows over here, we there's no way we make money over here. But I can make money over here. And what we're doing right now is we're selling. So you're saying how do you get the bias? Well, your bias is what price is doing right here, right now, which is selling.
yeah, I get it. But if I open the crappy chart here,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know, a bit later, where I see a potential trend line, you know?
Mm-hmm. Then you can take there's you can 100% take your buys right here. If you want to do that, you can take it, but understand
Yeah,
if price is
exactly.
going to keep stopping right here over and over and over again, you can't get mad if price comes back down here and takes you out. It's showing you multiple times, yes, you will make money right here. You will make money right here. Of course, you'll make money right there. Of course. But if it keeps stopping right here, how many times does it have to tell you, hey, man, we're not going to be passing here. We're not doing it. It's not going to happen. So we're going to turn you around and we're going to make sure you're going to lose this trade if you stay in this trade.
Yeah, correct, correct. God. Okay, okay,
The candles
okay.
are basically telling a story. That's it. They're telling a story. Hey, we were going up. We're not going up anymore because for whatever reason you want to call it, we're just not going up. All right, well, where are you not passing? All right, well, we're not passing right here. All right, fine. You have to go somewhere. If you're not going up, you're going down. All right, well, now it's time to go down then, since we're not going up. And going down is that's it. That's where we're at. We're currently at. We're not going left. We're not going right. We're not going up. All we have is down. So we can only look at sales because that's all we're doing.
Can you zoom out a bit?
Mm.
Just like what will be your next, like I can see an area here and I can see another area here, which I guess we could use all this as one.
Yep, exactly.
That's how I have my charts with tons of freaking lines.
Yeah.
But you will still searching for sales.
Still searching for sales because my job, if I'm in sales, is to keep breaking these supports. That's what I'm supposed to do. My money is in the market to break supports. But I need to know, where am I going to get hesitation at? Like, that'd be nice to know. Like, am I going to get hesitation here? Am I going to get hesitation here? You know what I mean? Like, are these the areas I'm going to get hesitation? So since I would like to know where, and it's coming from straight over here. And if it starts turning around and going up, then I need to pull my profits. I need to get out of my sell trade. Because if it takes off, if it turns around right here and it starts going up, breaking down, going up, breaking down, going up, breaking down, going up, then I'm not in sales anymore. The whole thing just turned around. So yes, it can turn around. If it came up here, it can go back and turn around and then shoot off up there. 100%. But I can't look at this because current price is doing sales. So I got to be in sales.
Exactly. And until price is not giving you something like this, where you see is going up,
Mm-hmm.
you don't start searching for buys. You're still on.
Correct.
Okay. I see my mistake. Okay. God, you see what's my problem? You see, I told you.
You're good. It's okay.
Okay.
Just like practice on like demo accounts and everything just to get the proof of concept. But if you open up your chart, like if I cleared all this, because we really don't need all this, if we cleared up the chart and just not even looked at charts, like really we even had to look at them, and you want to do your lines, then look, you have your sales, boom, you have your buys, boom, you have your market doing the same thing. Now we're in sales. So if you want to use your tubes, your channels, you can do that. Because there's nothing up here. So since there's nothing up here, at the end of your channels, it's just tapping your ends and then dropping. The most important thing is nothing's happening up here, so you have to sell. Simple.
Yeah.
And we're on the 4 hour doing this. So it's a lot clearer on higher time frames. Like we're not on a 15 or anything, but the 15 helps. Why we get on the 15, I understand, is because you want to get in detail. And since you're down here in detail, this is how we make our money. We look at the trend. We already know anything above this is, I mean, under this is sales. So since we already know this for the day, then we're just going to be looking at all the resistance areas. So resistance right here, we have resistance right here. And instead of just going all the way down, we clearly know what we're doing. We're just going to be going to the straight 7,000 clear. And boom, erase that. 1, 2, 3. This is on the 15-minute chart. If you want to be on the 15, run it down. Do the same thing right here. Let me grab this. And all we're doing is 800 flat and do the same thing.
I see it. Yeah. And here, this will be another of your entries, obviously, maybe 500.
Correct. Correct. Perfect.
But then I'm starting to see here
Mm-hmm.
a lot of rejection.
When you start seeing that, it's not like a decision making thing. Are we gonna turn around? Maybe I should just let price do what it's doing right now and not make a trade and wait till everything plays out so you can have better answers. Because you don't have an answer of you just have it stopping right here, and you don't have an answer of it just stopping right here. So when we do get an answer is are we going to be
Okay.
doing this? Ah, hold on.
No, I can delete it. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So boom. Are we gonna be doing this or are we gonna be doing this?
Yeah,
But we
correct.
can't have an answer sitting right here if you see it stopping right here.
Because we're still on sales.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Okay. Crap. Okay. Well, I'll continue. I got it. So you will wait until you see.
Better detailed data saying, Anthony, this is selling. I have no better detailed data if I just have box priced in right here. I can move these as close as I can, but it's still boxed in. I don't have better detail. If I don't have, you're not gonna run into a room that you don't know what's on the other side of the door. That's what I'm doing right here. I need to know what's on the other side of the door. Is it buys or is it sells? Well, if I don't have that, then I'll just be sitting here till however long it wants.
And even if it still breaks out from one of the boxes, from one of the tops of the button,
Mm-hmm.
still have to wait to see the retracement to confirm that it now respected as a resistance or as a support level to
Correct.
continue. Okay. That's how they call it. What's the fake breakouts to avoid a fake breakout? Okay, got it. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And it happened right here. Like, look, you see how boom, it broke, came up, retested, dropped. Boom, broke, boom, retested, drop. Boom, broke, boom, retested, drop. So it's the same thing down here. We're just waiting for a boom break, retest it, drop, but we don't have that. And we don't have no boom break, retest it, drop. We don't have that. So I can't do nothing. My hands are tied.
Will this one not be considered for you
A higher low.
like a tryout, or like I don't know, like maybe the price really wants to go up somehow? We don't know.
I would call it a higher low because it didn't break
Yeah.
above anything. If you wanted to do that again, nothing broke. So I would have to call it a higher low.
So you will still wait for something like let me know.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good, because yeah, we don't know, and I'm just always guessing and hoping that it will bounce and
Mm-hmm.